What's up, guys? Welcome to the prize giveaway video. It's the day after Thanksgiving. I went through yesterday. I didn't play hardly any video games. I sat down and I did a ton of stuff on YouTube, just kind of getting some stuff organized, kind of getting a schedule set up for what's going to be coming out, um, and just a lot of stuff like that. If you guys are wondering where some of the new videos are coming, like I do have a couple videos ready to go, like a ready to release video. The trick is I like to take at least a day or two in between videos when I release them, just to kind of give people a chance to watch it. Here's the reason is when you see, and I've done a lot of research on YouTube, guys. Like just tons of research on people who release videos really quick, people who release videos once a week, blah blah blah. It seems like the guys who release like 3 or 4 videos a day, those videos don't get watched as much because there's so many of them. Like when Athene was doing this, and I think he still might be. Like I literally had to unsubscribe because there was like that was all that my subscriber feed was Athene videos, and I don't care. Like don't get me wrong, I love watching Athene. Like if there was a way that he would break it down into separate channels so that I could just watch him do certain videos, I would do that, like, because I don't care if he's talking about science or if his girlfriend's playing or if his mom's playing. Like some of those are cool, and I've watched some of them. Don't get me wrong, but like when I literally have to scroll through my feed to find somebody else's video that I'm subscribed to, that's the thing. Is I don't want you guys to ever feel like I'm flooding you with content, and so that's why if you see me, sometimes it takes me. I might release 2 videos in a row, like 2 days in a row, right? But then I might not release a video for 5 more days. And the reason I do that is just because I want people to have a chance to watch it. I don't want people to, because I know I'm not that entertaining. Like I'm not. Like you guys are pretty much watching just to figure stuff out and to see if you won stuff. Which I get, which is fine, which is what I pretty much intended to do. So I'm not going to be mad about that. And some of the feedback I've gotten from you guys and some of the suggestions I've gotten from you guys are really, really good too. So I'm trying to kind of accommodate to everybody, and I'm trying to use some of your guys' tactics that you told me, well, this seemed to really work for this guy. This seemed to work about this guy, because I don't want to push out videos down your throat. Like they're a lot of work for me. Like regardless of what you guys think, like I'm not that intelligent. If you didn't pick up on that part already, but like so when I release a video, I want to make sure that like it's okay. Like it does what I intended for it to do, and that's did I cover this? Did I cover this? Did I cover this? Okay, good. And that's pretty much what I try to do. Like the editing and the like all the effects and everything. Like I'm not big into that stuff. Like I don't need the screen to change to black and white and have some crazy like intro stuff that takes me 7 hours to make. Like yeah, it's cool, but nobody watches your video because of that. Like I've seen guys who spend like this one guy was explaining like how in this one video like he had to film like 10 takes of this to like just get this like 3-second thing. Well, okay, this isn't a Hollywood movie, it's a YouTube video. Like have you ever like some of these people who are really successful on YouTube are literally just a multi-trimmed video with no effects. Like your video quality is important, but you understand what I'm saying, guys? Like all the special effects and everything. Sure, if you're really good at them and you want to do that, like go ahead and do it. But I've never seen a channel that like has just gotten huge because of their effects. Like it's never that. That's always like at the bottom of the list. Like it's always about, okay, is the person informative? Did the title of the video pretty much explain what exactly was going to happen in this video? And did I get what I wanted out of the video? That's kind of how I judge a video is, okay, like Terrace of the Endless Spring LFR. Let's take that video for example. Okay, I've got 4 bosses. Here's the main abilities that you need to watch out for in LFR. And guys, when I do an LFR video, it's amazing. When I do regular raid guide videos, I rarely get a dislike, and most of the comments are awesome. Like most of the comments are actually like intelligent, or they're thankful, or they're whatever, or they're really actually a good question on normal modes. And I knew that if I did LFR guides, because no one else does them. You have to understand, no one else does LFR guides. And I pretty sure I figured out the reason is because the people who do LFR are just, not all of them, because I do it, obviously. But there's like I've gotten some comments on there. I'm just like, really, dude? Like, you're that upset about this video? Like, if you came to watch this video, I'm probably not talking about you. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if I make a video about LFR, I'm probably not talking about the guy who goes into LFR and didn't go watch a video, hence you watched my video. Does that make sense to you? Like, when I talk about how people just go into LFR without knowing anything and don't care, like, understand that the main part, I'm not like belittling anyone. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just simply saying that the reason that you watch this video is so that you're not that guy. Obviously, that's the whole point of me making these videos on LFRs, is so that you're not the LFR guy, right? Like, if you're watching, especially if you're watching this one, like, you're definitely probably not that LFR guy, because if you're watching this one, you probably watched multiple other ones, or you're just seeing if you won. But either way is fine with me. It's just, you know, stuff like that. Like, and then the terrace video I thought was really well. Like, I was really proud of my terrace video. I really thought that I did it okay. Like, I really, you know, I explained the 4 bosses. I didn't really mess around. Blah blah blah. The Heart of Fear LFR guide. You really just caught me on a weird day, because I have never seen, especially the second half, guys, I have never seen a group of people get so angry with each other, never having met and not helping each other. Like, it was just nothing but kick this guy, he sucks, this guy only did this guy did this guy did this. Like, it was a complete night and day difference between Terrace of the Endless Springs LFR and the second half of Heart of Fear LFR that I ran with the people in it. And I literally night and day difference. The Heart of Fear LFR video made me want to stop playing the game. Like, some of the people in there were so awful. Like, and I'm not talking just talent-wise. I'm talking just complete and utter disregard for knowing anything about mechanics, being willing to help anybody. Like, this one guy who was literally belittling people, I finally got sick of it. And I went and looked him up on WoW Heroes, and the dude hadn't completed one normal raid kill. And he was talking like he was the man. I mean, just the man. Like, I can't believe the blah, 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 blah. And, like, so I finally called him out on it. I'm like, dude, bro, you haven't killed anything. Like, you have not killed anything. Not even dogs. Like, you can probably 5-man dogs by now. Like, what are you doing? Like, if you're really going to be this elitist to people who you've never met, and the people who just don't understand stuff, then leave. And then, of course, I get just bombarded by this dude. And I was, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, man. I'm like, that's fine. I'm like, that's cool. He goes, and how would you know? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, if you honestly don't know how to do research on a character on the internet, whatever, dude. Like, you're not worth my time. I'm not even going to respond to you anymore. Like, and we kicked him, and he was gone. And you know what was funny is after that guy left, everybody, like, a weight was lifted off everybody's shoulders. Like, I was like, okay, guys, this is the strategy that I've read, and this is how you do it on normal. So if we do this, roughly, we don't have to do it perfect. But if we do roughly this, we probably should get through the fight pretty easy. Blam, blam, blam. Tanks, here's what you do. Blam, blam, blam. DPS. Blam, blam, blam. Healers. And you know what? And we got right through it. And it was that easy. And that's all it took. And that was my point, is there was a lot of people in Heart of Fear like, oh, well, just because I do LFR, like, I'm not even going to be in Blood Legion and Paragon. And, like, just people bickering back and forth on my comment page. And I was like, great, dude. I brought LFR's chat to my video. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Let me explain to you people why I use guild names like Blood Legion and Paragon and Method and things like this. It's not because I think that you're ever going to be good enough to get in there, or that I'm ever going to be good enough to get into guilds like that, or would ever have the time to commit to a guild like that. The point is they're the most well-known guild names ever. I mean, if I go down the list of, like, number 374 in the world, and I mention that in their video, people are going to be like, who? What? No, I use perennial world first guilds. Perennial world first guilds. Paragon, Blood Legion, and Method. Yes, people know some other guild names, like Vodka, like Wraith. You know, whatever. Those three are always in the top 3 stars, but the Koreans don't count because they get 2 lockouts, and I don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like it's amazing. Like people got upset and like they're bickering. Like if you go to that Heart of Fear LFR video, go look at the comments. It's hilarious. Like I almost just deleted all of them, but I realized I was like, that's not gonna really help anything. But like there's just people bickering back and forth with each other, like you would see in an LFR raid chat. That's fine, guys. Like go ahead. Like if you know what I just started laughing. I'm like, what part of like I'm trying to explain to you like how to not only do these bosses, but how to actually communicate with the people in the LFR. Because if you do that and you learn how to communicate with people and you're not just a dick to people, stuff goes down. I've seen it happen. Like it will work. I promise. I've done it. Like I consistently, like if you do the same thing over and over again and you just say, okay, on this fight, this is what you do. Blah, 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 blah. Ask whoever the raid leader is, hey, do you know all the fights? Are you willing to explain them? If not, may I have assist? I don't want lead. Don't say, give me lead, noob. Just say, if you wouldn't mind giving me assist, I will set up markers and CCs and explain the fights. There's not anyone in the world who wants to do that, but if you take the initiative and do that, they will let you do that. Unless they're like a real just prick who, I have raid lead power in this LFR. Everyone must bow to me. No, I'll just leave, you dick, and I'll join another group in 5 minutes because the queues, unless you're a tank, which I think is hilarious, that the tanks now have the longest LFR queues. How does it feel? How does it feel? Oh, it feels good. It feels good when a clothy only has a 7-minute LFR wait time or a 2-minute LFR wait time. And then I've got tanks going, I have to wait 55 minutes. Oh, how the tables have turned. Oh, does it feel good? Does it feel good, DPS? It feels good to me. It feels good. I'm sorry, tanks. I'm not sorry at all. Go ahead and queue for your dungeons and get your insta-queues that you've had for years. And then as soon as you see a timed queue, oh my God! I love it. 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 And then the other greatest thing about tanks is you guys actually have to like do stuff now. Like I'm actually liking the way rating's going, especially even in LFRs. Like if the tanks don't know what they're doing, like LFR is a nightmare. But I did want to tell you guys that's kind of the point of the videos. Is I understand that I'm going to get some of these troll LFR raid chat comments. I get that because that's probably who's watching my video. But understand kind of the premise behind it, guys. Like it's not about being cruel to other players and being just a jerk to other people. Like if that's why you're going into LFR, then just stop playing the game. Like you guys are jerks. Like don't be that guy. Like if all you have to do is explain what the strategy is, even if someone already knows it, they're not gonna say duh. Like, and even if they do, who cares? Like don't let other people bug you. Just go in and do it. Like, okay, can I have assist? Thank you. All right, here's how you do this. Here's how you do this. All right, everybody ready? Do a ready check, and then go kill the boss. It's that easy. When I did the terrorist group, guys, literally the service had just come up. Just come up. And we did a one-shot, a two-shot, a two-shot, and a one-shot. And half the people had never been there. I know I had never even seen the Li Shi fight or the Sha fight except for videos on YouTube. That was the only experience I had. So I was like, okay, well, this is how you do this according to the video. You have to watch out for this thing, and this thing. And I had another guy in my group who had actually cleared it all on normal. So he said, yeah, for this you do this, for this you do this, for this you do this. Okay. So, we went right through the first boss, second boss. Well, healers, we failed, but the healers weren't dispelling quick enough. So we said, all right, fix this, and we're good to go. Okay, got it. Bam, fixed it, went right through. I mean, blew through the fight. Li Shi, we wiped once. Why? Because the tanks had the guy facing raid. Okay, don't face a guy towards raid. Break him out of hiding, do this, boom. Okay, everybody did it. We went right through. There was no yelling at each other. There was no, being jerks to each other. It was, okay, well, how do we do this fight? Okay, perfect. Let's do that. Let's see if that works. And it works. And bam, 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 bam. Okay, there's a strat, go. There's a strat, go. There's a strat, go. And it works. And that's all I'm trying to convey to you guys is there's no reason for people to belittle other people in a random group. Like, it doesn't make sense. And that's all I was trying to get across, guys, is just don't do it. Like, that entire Heart of Fear video, like, I was literally just watching the video while I was doing voiceover and, like, reliving the anger that was going through my brain at some of the people who were just complete jerks. And then I start seeing stuff in the comments below, and I'm like, okay, you obviously missed the entire point. The entire point. And then I tried to fix it in Terrace. I said, okay, you know what? For Terrace, I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to go straight through boss strategy. And that seemed to be the best way to do it. That seemed for me to be the best way. Now, it was a little bit more boring and a little bit less cool to listen to. But I don't know. It seemed to be getting better responses than the Heart of Fear video. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think either way. And I want to get these prizes given away. So again, patch winner, bam. That's who won the patch. I will get in contact with you. Shirt winner, bam. That's who won the shirt. I will get in contact with you. Let me know. Congratulations, guys. And again, thank you so much for, I've actually hit over 600 subs now, over 60 some odd thousand views, like going great. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. And again, I'll be releasing more videos this weekend, so look forward to seeing you guys. Look forward to your comments. Look forward to kind of everything. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a private message. I, most of the time, will read it. And most of the time I'll answer it. I know a couple of you guys have asked for a little bit of help on certain things. I'm always here to listen, okay? I'm always here to try to help as best that I can. So I don't want you guys to ever think that I'm trying to be an elitist. If you do, you know, just let me know. Just say, hey, man, you know, this kind of sounded a little bit elitist. Don't leave it in the comment. Just tell me, and I'll fix it. I promise. You guys have helped me so much so far. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to work with you guys more in the future. You guys are an awesome group of people. Love ya. See you in the next one.